So now our offer has been done, sales letter has been done, or landing page you can call it, or funnel. Now let's move to the scripts part, content and then scripts. Let's do both of them in one video, in one session. Okay. Maybe it would reach to 30 minutes, but let's do it. First of all, once again, we need to open your first 5 days action items. Assuming you have already done day 1 and day 2. Okay. And then we are just gonna jump to day 4. We are gonna skip day 3 for now. Day 4, first task is watch 3 hours masterclass. You have already done it. Watch FB funnel building, done. LinkedIn funnel building, done. But before going to LinkedIn, before going to FB funnel, before watching this 3-hour masterclass, what you need to do is, you just need to bypass everything and you just need to open action item number 2. Okay, let's do action item number 1 first. Let me explain the bigger thing first. It's gonna take much time because there's much to learn in this session about posting. Mostly people do it all wrong. They do it completely wrong. They don't know how to build your persona, how to build your authority, how to position yourself as an authoritative figure in other people's mind. You're thinking that, okay, I have my services and I sell, let's say you sell custom software solutions. So you're thinking, okay, I sell custom software solutions. What I need to do is I need to create 10 GPT styled posts and then just populate it everywhere on social media. That's what you are thinking, right? Just 10 images, 10 posts, and then just go on and build a tracker and then put it all here, and then everything would be automated and it would be great. And I would be getting clients. I would be getting a big audience. No fuck. It would not be happening. None of that would happen if you do it like this. So I'm going to tell you a new way of creating your postings. Let me share you first. Once again, you can go to the whole vault of the whole post that we have compiled in years, and you can go through all of them for a reference, for your own education. I'm not going to go it. Just see me first. Open it. Then what you need to do is, you don't even need to open the second one, my own postings for 90 days. This is for reference. What you need to do is, you simply need to open the first one, the prompt, because we are going to be using the prompt. Okay. And what we need to do is, this prompt needs to be updated. This is not updated prompt. I'm going to tell you here. I'm going to take you here, and then there's a deeper philosophy behind the content system. Otherwise, I would not have to go this much back and forth with ChatGPT. This chat alone is consisted upon hundreds of pages of PDF. I'm telling you the truth. That's what it is. So let me tell you. Firstly, what I've done is, let me show you. Let me open my channel first. Let's go to my YouTube channel, because only then you will be understanding the deeper philosophy behind how I have created my own content. First, let me go here. Why is the fucking PC so slow? Okay. Firstly, let's just open, let's say, okay, this one. Okay, this video. What I've done is, I've taken 10 content pieces of myself, which were uploaded on YouTube, so that I can use the transcript. This is called the transcript. Show transcript. Copy and paste from here. And what I've done is, I've pasted 10 transcripts here and told ChatGPT to translate it. Why? Why am I doing it? What's the philosophy behind it? The philosophy is very simple. Firstly, you need to take, if you have videos of yourself, or if you have your past previous content of yourself that you can use for reference. If you cannot use it for reference, don't use it at all. Okay? Don't use it at all. Because you're just gonna be, it's all gonna be fucked up. Why? Because your old content was fucked. That's why. This is valuable content. This is emotional content that I used inside of my YouTube videos. That's why I'm taking all the transcripts from it. This is a deeper concept. Nobody builds content like this. Nobody does it like this. But I do it like this. And I'm going to show you like this. So, you give the prompt to ChatGPT. Firstly, what you need to do is, if I paste a YT video link, would you be able to understand what I talked in it? Yes. And now, it is saying transcript. So, what I did was, I copied and pasted 10 transcripts. Not 10 at once, but 10 one at a time. Okay, so this is the first one. Just quickly. So it translated it for me. I do not need the translation. I needed to put all of this into one single document. Let me show you. Just go with me. Go with the flow. Just stick to this video. Stick to it. It's going to make all sense. It's going to put some new wires inside of your mind, some new vibrations, some new concepts. This is a deeper, very deep thing that I'm doing here. And I need you to understand all of this, because then you can become your own authority. Not just in your niche. Your niche is here. You can become here. And if you have this much authority, this gap is going to get covered automatically. Okay. 10 to 20 videos. And then I put it one after the other. I'm not going to show it everything. So all of these are transcripts. For example, this is the transcript. For example, this is the transcript. For example, this is the transcript. All of these are transcripts. Okay, it's translating on its own. And let me go to the last transcript for you. And then let me show you what I've done. Video 12. Actually, not 10. I have done 12 videos. Yeah, that's good. If I've done 12 videos, there's more data. You need to give as much data of yourself as possible. Okay? Because each person is unique. You don't have to copy and paste me. Now, this is goldmine. Use all the above content pieces and put them in one PDF. Dissect each post's mechanism. So what I'm telling ChatGPT is कि यार एक काम करो, बात सुनो, मैंने ऊपर जितनी वीडियोस तुम्हें दिए ना, उन सब के फ्रेमवर्क को डाइसेक्ट करो, because I'm not going to do it for myself. You need to do it. Plus, you also need to see where I have put what emotion, what is triggering, and how it is triggering, the principles used in all of my videos, because I even don't know what principles exactly I use, but I know there are some common key principles, there are some common themes and patterns that I use to trigger audience's emotions. So, deliverable, a final detailed PDF, think very deeply. So I have said I'm going to wait. You have to think very deeply, okay? Use every power you have before creating and giving me this gold mine. Now let me put the new prompts for you to understand. Prompt 1. I am going to put some videos, content pieces with transcriptions. Translate them in English for me, okay? This is prompt 1. And I am going to put 10, 12 videos one by one. So I need it one by one from you. And you must be thinking, what if we don't have any videos? Then you don't need to do this part. Then you need to directly do what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay? You don't need to do this part. If you don't have any previous videos, or you don't have any previous content, then you don't need to do this. Do not ask me coming that I don't have videos. How am I supposed to do this? Stop. You don't need to do this then. Then this is the prompt second. And that's even a bigger problem. If you don't have videos of you, if you don't have content of you previously, then what the fuck are you doing? How many years have you been doing this and you don't even have content of you? I mean, it's amazing. That shows the level of commitment that you possess for your own skill and for your own area. It means you're not even serious yourself if you don't have any content, any past content. We are going to build content ourselves. Obviously, that's why you are here. But if you don't have anything previously, that shows me how much committed you were all along the years, right? Do not get frustrated here. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, this is the second prompt. And then ChatGPT is going to do its own thing and is going to give me the prompt engine, the prompt PDF. Now let me show you what it has given me so that you understand the concept behind it. What I have done is I have given ChatGPT my own thinking patterns and I have asked him to dissect each framework for me so that we can use it in another chat. There's another chat coming to build content. Let me show you. First, this one. A 12 video dissection of how I used attention, emotion, authority, trust, loyalty, and conversion. These are all the elements extremely necessary if you want to influence other people. If you want to get more clients, you need to first learn how to influence. You need to first learn sales and communication. You need to first learn to trust, to build trust and authority in other people's mind. Only then you're going to be able to sell them. If you go there and try to sell first, nobody's going to buy from you. That's why we need this. That's why I was telling you that if you don't have content, okay, fine, that's perfect. But at least you have your skill, you have your sales letters, you have your offers. Then what you can do is, if you don't have all the content pieces and all the videos, then what you can do is I'm going to put some videos, sales letters, content pieces with transcriptions, with or without. अगर सिर्फ आप sales letters को यहाँ पे put up कर रहे हैं, then you don't need transcriptions. Remove this word. This is common sense, okay? Not talking anything over complicated here. You understand all these concepts yourself, right? Or not? So what you need to do is, there's this precious part. You need to give ChatGPT something for reference. And we have already given many things for reference. So what you can do is, I'm going to put some videos, content pieces, और मैं यहाँ पे आगे लिखता हूँ, if this is not applicable in your case, then prompt 1 variation. Look, what am I doing for you people? I'm literally giving kheer to you in your muh mein. Seriously. Variation is, I'm going to put some sales letters. No, I've already. Just take all the 53 files, sales letters from library and use them as reference pieces. I am building content pieces for myself and my niche is, put your niche, and my offer is, put your offer, put your offer here, and I need you to give me content pieces only related to my niche, nothing else. And if prompt 1, this one, is not applicable in your case, then you need to use prompt 1 variation and also use prompt 2 at the same time. So you need to copy and paste both prompts at the same time. Okay. That's it. And prompt 2 variation would be, so prompt 2 variation, use all the library, use all the 53 sales letters from library, dissect each sales letters mechanism, the principles of solid framework, deliverable. Okay. And what you need to do is prompt 2 variation. You understand what I'm doing? Let me explain you one more time what I'm doing, so it's easier for you to remember. Let's just format it so you understand. Prompt 1 variation, prompt 2 variation. Okay, so what's going to happen is, if this is the applicable case for you, if you already have videos, then what you need to do is you need to use prompt 1 first, dissect. Once it has dissected for you, then use prompt 2. Okay, sorry. Use prompt 1, transcriptions. Once it has done the transcriptions for you, then put prompt 2, get the file, get the PDF like I have in here. If this is not applicable, then use prompt 1 and 2 at the same time. Okay. Now let's get back to this. So what it has given me is a roadmap and a framework of how I have used the videos for myself and for the audience. You can read it yourself. I'm not going to go into all of this. It has given me the human influence system. It has given me how I have used attention, identification, trust, and authority factors to use and hook people. Okay. You can use all of these things. I'm going to upload all of these things inside the drive as well, so you can be updated on it. But right now, that's not my point. So I'm not going to read through everything. What I need to do is, I need to show you something else now. Now that you have your own content philosophy, that's why I've put the name content philosophy. This is my content philosophy, how I have generated attention, logic, framework, everything. Okay, ChatGPT has given me inside a document based on the content that I have produced for myself. I mean for the audience. That's why this is my content philosophy. Your content philosophy would be different. And if you don't have any content philosophy, then first of all, you're fucked. Second of all, after getting fucked, stand up and use these 2 prompts. Okay. Now getting back to the main thing. Now this is something, you know what, I don't really want to use to show it to you. But then क्या करूं? देना भी तो है ना? क्या कर सकते हैं? What I've done is I've used all of my patterns, all of my conversations with ChatGPT, and these are all the ideas that I've used for myself. Okay. This is not what's important. What's important is this prompt. Chat, the above are all the scenarios, themes, layers, and patterns I've been using in all my previous peers. Okay. Then what I've said is use each pattern, layer, and dissect it. Again, the same thing. Deliverable, a final detailed PDF, think deeply. Once again, what it has done for me is it has used every core theme and idea of what I want to become in 10 years, in 20 years, in 100 years, what my legacy should look like, how wealthy I should and I wanted to become. Okay, all the childish plus adult-ish plus mature-ish plus immature-ish conversations, I compiled it in one single document. Here it is. That's what this prompt is all about. Normally, how content is created is very simple. This is my niche, ChatGPT. This is my offer. This is my idea. Build a post on it. That's how normal content has been done in the past. I've changed the game for you. First of all, you need to extract your own content philosophy. Build it. Use the prompts here. Use the fucking prompts here. Then what you need to do is, let me put up my own ideas here. यार मुझे कोई डर नहीं है, कॉपी करो, कोई नहीं, अल्लाह मालिक है. Okay, and let me put everything for you to understand. Obviously, this is content philosophy. Step number 1. And this is your life patterns. Step number 2. You understand what this is? This is a gold mine. Just copy and paste. Obviously, you need to put your own ideas in here. Use ChatGPT as reference. And then the deliverable. This is going to get you everything in one document, in one single piece. I'm not going to be reading all of this. You can do it all yourself. I'm going to upload everything in there. Okay. Let me just do it for you. So I'm going to download this. Okay. Downloading and uploading is for later part. Now here comes the most important part. Now you used all the prompts. Firstly, you build your own content philosophy. Then you build your life patterns. And then what you need to do is, let's go to the third chat. And this is all content going on, by the way. This is all content going on. Okay, let's go to the third chat, which is content strategy. And this is a long chat, by the way. Hey chat, I need 100 content ideas, and I redesigned it to be 10 content ideas because ChatGPT doesn't have the power to generate 100 unique content ideas in one single document. No, it gets fucked. Okay, so use 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 content pieces in one document. Don't use 100. It's not worth. 100 content ideas, frameworks, posts that I use on FB, LinkedIn, Instagram, YT, TikTok, Twitter. So different concepts and formats for each platform together. Now here's the unique thing. And let me explain you the unique thing. In bullet points, I have explained ChatGPT, my industry, my offer. Okay. And then what I have done is in the second bullet point, I have explicitly told ChatGPT to just don't use my content to be based upon generic stupidity. What does that mean? Now basically what that means is very simple. Once again, I have told you how people build their content. This is my niche. This is my offer. Build me a content. No, fuck. What you need to do is, you need to use all of these prompts. Okay, this is one prompt by the way. What I have told is, use my system. First, I'll be uploading here a core content philosophy PDF which we have built. Okay, I've just shown you how it has been built using the prompts here. You already understand, right? These are the prompts used to build core philosophy of my content. So I'm going to be putting up here, use this one. And then the third one, I'll be uploading my overall life patterns, which we have used in the second prompt. This one. So the step number 2 or prompt number 2. Okay. These are separate chats, by the way. This is step number 1, chat number 1. This is step number 2, chat number 2. Once we have core content philosophy, And let me show you. So core content philosophy, this was core content philosophy. And life patterns PDF here, we are going to be uploading both of these here. Okay. And then the third one is I've also uploaded my own postings for 90 days just to give him the idea ताकि वो बहक ना जाए, ताकि वो मेरे लाइफ पैटर्न्स पे ही सिर्फ कंटेंट ना बनाना स्टार्ट कर दे. It also helps me to build content across my niche as well, so it doesn't get distracted. Okay, that's why I've put in 3 documents in here. I'm going to upload all these 3 documents inside my drive as well, so everyone can understand. Obviously, if you just copy and paste and if you just put up my documents, it's going to give you posting like mine, but it would not be according to your own niche. So you need to develop your own sense and logic behind it. Okay, and it's very easy. I've already shown you how to do it. You don't have to recreate anything. You don't have to recreate any prompt. Even I've told you, if you don't have previous videos and content, you can use the variation prompts. You can fucking use the variations, so to get the content like you want it to be. Do not come back and forth asking me how to do it. What the fuck? Why am I preparing this video if you have to come to me asking? I'm not going to reply on stupid ass questions. I'm telling you this. You have to do it on your own. I'm going to help you, but on real things, not this. This is automated, and I've given you the whole automatic system behind it. So don't come to me. Okay. Now what happened was ChatGPT just gave fucking stupid ass content in here. I don't want in here. And first of all, I don't want 100. So then let me first, this is the step number 3 or chat number 3. We have done already 2 chats. We have already done multiple prompts. So now step number 3, prompt 1. This is the first prompt. And once again, you need to put your own offer. You need to put your own everything. Okay? Don't come to me asking. Do not come to me asking. I'm telling you this. And then final deliverable in here. Okay? So I've already formatted it for you, structured it for you. Do not come to me asking how to do it, what to do. I'm not going to put halwa in your mouth, because I've already done it for 200 plus people and I'm not going to do it again. This is the second prompt. If things go sideways, then only this is the second prompt. Because I've done some mistakes, because what I wanted was 100 content ideas. No, it should be 10 content ideas, not 100. And it should be in PDF. It should be in a final PDF. Okay, but if things go sideways, then use second prompt. So after second prompt, it gave me shithole post. That's why I use the third. Prompt. Use it accordingly. Do not copy and paste. If it is giving you good post, then you don't need to do anything. Okay? Because it just didn't give me everything as I wanted. And then this is the fourth one. And this is amazing, because here everything breaks. Let me explain you how. Fourth prompt. This is what seriously nobody is doing. Nobody is doing this. What I've done is, well, let me tell you something. There are 2 keys to becoming authoritative in your space. 2 keys. Remember this. The first thing is, and this is the dead key, useless key. The first key is useless key. If you only are going to develop content around your niche, around your space, you are just going to sound like the other 100 people that are already doing it. They have a bigger audience. They are much more capable. They are much more credible. Seriously, you stand no chance against them, because you are not unique. You're not doing anything unique. But if you use the fourth prompt, which was on creating my own Marvel Cinematic Universe. The fuck does that mean? On creating my own Marvel Cinematic Universe. What I meant was, I wanted ChatGPT to create my own story arc, to create my own story, to create my own cinematic universe, which was tilted according to my thinking patterns. So I've already given him a lot of data, a lot of things, my own content philosophy, my own thinking patterns and life trajectory and life patterns, which we have created in the first and second chat. This is the third chat. This is the third step, by the way. So I've already given him what I wanted to become 10 years later, what projects I have been doing, I am trying to be doing, what figure, an authoritative figure I wanted to become, who am I right now, who I wanted to be, what stories are in my mind, what fascinations do I hold, what fantasies do I hold, what creepiness I have inside of my mind, everything layered out. For example, let me just show you so that you understand what I'm talking about. These are my original concepts. 3 billion mysterious alliance. ChatGPT knows all about it. Okay. Shadow. Eradication of global tyranny. Shadow's warrior mythology. Okay. Martyrdom. 100 sextillion multiversal kingdom. Ultimate renunciation. Okay. Massive betrayal. Heartbreaks and loss. Walking alone. Committee of 300. 197 countries. Intelligentsia. 313. Ballistic alliance. Academia. Okay. IMS is not my original concept. XP was my original concept. Global business blockchain. These are all my original concepts except IMS. It was not mine. Project XP, 6004 page logbook. You have fucking no idea, but I have fucking every idea of what these are. These are all the patterns, thinking, stories behind every single statement that I have produced in years and years of chatting with ChatGPT, and these are all my original thoughts. Now people don't understand what these are. So I have made a document, life patterns, and uploaded it in my third step, which was this one. And I wanted ChatGPT to create a story arc. You understand what I'm saying? Every one of you has seen Marvel's Avengers, okay? So you understand who Captain America is. You understand his story, right? You understand his shield. So if I just give you the patterns, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Tony's arc. You understand, right? Okay. Tony's suit. Jarvis. Captain America's shield. Shield. SHS.H.I.E.L.D. Shield. And there was one other organization. What was that? What was the name of that organization? Hydra. You understand what I'm telling you? Same as ChatGPT understand my patterns. Same to same. Okay. Thanos. Okay. Doctor Strange. Okay. Aunt May. I'm just giving you the fucking names and you understand what I'm talking about. Same as what is your Marvel Cinematic Universe? What's yours? If you don't have one, then you will never be, here's the thing, you will never be able to outclass and outstand. You'll never be able to have your own USP. That's it. That's what it is. So you can build your content just out of pure content philosophy and just out of pure content ideas that I have already given up in here. My own postings for 90 days, but you'll never be able to build anything of substance. So that's it. That's it. These are all the prompts that you are going to be using. I'm going to upload here all of the files. My own postings for 90 days is already uploaded. Let me just upload these two documents so that you understand. One is called content philosophy and the other is called what? Life patterns. Okay. So let me just upload. This is the content philosophy. So you understand everything, right? Content philosophy or philosophy, I don't know. And this is life patterns. That's how you become unique, my friend. That's how you develop content, my friend. And that's about it. This is it. This is how you build content. that stands alone. Thank you.
Record